What's up, everyone? Welcome back. No, you guys are probably wondering, what's this about? So, welcome back to your gracious host, Rico's Aquarium. And this is Aquarium Talk. And guess what? Everything in between. So, whatever we feel like talking about. It's mainly about aquariums, and that's where our focuses are on Aquarium Talk and making the community a lot better. So this is episode 28. Don't forget to come in, smash those thumbs up button, and all the show some love. I greatly appreciate it, for real. So, yeah. So that is the question. That's the topic. That is the topic. And please, hey, yeah, buddy. X-Jet, yeah. So that's the topic. Do you have to agree with my opinions on reefing? Would anybody like to start off answering? Please. It's open for discussion. He says, I don't agree 100% with anything you say, but no need for me to be disrespectful about it. If you see it in chat and go on further, then we can debate. Hey, I like it, Mr. Mike. He's full of crap, though. 100%. I love it, though. I love it. Anyway, nope. Depends on if you are the leader of the CC. What's up? What's up, Gab? What's going on, my man? So here's the deal. Here's the deal. What's up, West Coast? What's up? Okay. So the deal is no. Nobody has to agree to my opinions. Like, my opinions are my opinion. Just like I'm not going to agree to everything you guys have to say neither. And maybe that's just based off of how I feel, how long I've put into this hobby, where I'm at in this hobby. And I try not to look down on anybody that's been doing it a lot shorter time or anything, because guess what? There is such thing that you can learn something new every day. And it might be 25 years and you still don't know certain things, but somebody comes in and miraculously has the solution to a problem. All right. This is not what this community is going to be about for 2021. And it will not, and I repeat, will not be twisted in any way, shape, or form. Let me see. Anyway, twist it any way, shape, or form to make it look like it's put it back on me and the other person's a victim here. Okay. So we're not going that way. My opinion's my opinion, your opinion's your opinion. This is a place where it's an open conversation to grow as a community, my opinion, and to further our knowledge in this hobby. We see this across, and this is what causes great divides when it comes to any platform on social media. Okay. Everybody wants to be the man. Well, be the man on your own platform and do things your way. This is the great thing about having your own TV show. Look at this as having your own TV show. You can always change the channel. You don't have to like somebody's opinion, but will you try to understand their opinion? Will you try to understand their point of view? You can either take the advice or not. as West Coast would say. And one person said, Rico, it's just like I still agree that every aquarium isn't every aquarium isn't the same. There you go. There you go. We have to talk about things that are not pleasant to other people or not pleasant to just to have these conversations. But I think they need to be had. And I think we do have to air out some of the laundry or the elephant in the room, because people create certain views of what was what. And at the end of the day, I'm just a person running my own TV show here. All right. You can agree, you can disagree. That is the power that is we all have. And we have the ability and choice to stay or leave. That is the great thing. But you don't have to agree on anything I have to say. And if there's nothing that you agree on, I don't understand why anybody would stay. There's no point in staying if you just don't agree on anything. I encourage people not to take my word for it. Go out and get the confirmation. Decanters is right. You know, don't take anything I say or anybody in the chat's word. And I've already pushed this in other conversations. You are responsible for your own aquarium in the first place. What might work for you ain't going to work for somebody else, but there's a million reasons why that is. We're not around your aquarium. We can't tell you what's going to work, what's not going to work. We can say, hey, if it's my aquarium, this is how I'd go about it. Is that a guarantee or confirmation that that's going to work? The answer is no. Okay, because there are other things that can be going on in your aquarium that we're just not aware of. And yourself is probably not aware of because you failed to even document your own aquarium and forgot what you've done to your aquarium that might have caused the issue in the first place. Can we agree on that? Some of us might agree on that statement, what I just said. And guess what? Some may say they don't agree. Guess what? That's the freedom of speech. We're allowed to do that. We're allowed to agree to disagree. We're allowed to have healthy conversations and healthy debates. But if there's an individual that constantly wants to debate everything that ever comes out your mouth, just think about it. If I'm going to debate somebody everything, and if it's to that point, then why the heck am I even on that channel? I'm not. I would simply just leave, right? Would you guys agree? Would you simply just leave? I'm going to just agree just to prove your point. There you go. Do you do your research, analyze the common sense? There you go. I can make an argument for that. I watch Neptune stuff. I wouldn't get caught dead using one. Ooh, there you go. Failure, redundancy is problematic. But the information may be useful to promote further research. Love it. And guess what? I disagree on Canthus on that because I'm going to get caught using it because I think it was probably one of the best pieces of equipment that could have ever came out for the aquarium. I started a long time ago. I know pulling out little pins, plastic pins, setting timers and all that. Didn't know what was going on with my aquarium. If I was in Florida or wherever I'm at on vacation, couldn't know nothing. Okay, there's cheaper ways to find that out now with Raspberry Pis and all. I totally disagree with the Canthus on as far as the what he says about Neptune. I think anything moving part is going to have failure. I don't care what product it is. But at the same time, I'm not disrespecting him. I'm not. I agree. You know, I can see his point of view and why he says that, though. I can, because in some ways, things are not reliable to 100% because it's not. Things do fail. The failure of things is problematic. It really is. But for me, it does what I needed to do for the moment. And I think it's probably the best thing for me in my application, my situation. What's bad with that? What is so wrong about that? But am I going to sit here and drill Decanther's reef? Oh, I think you're sick. I think you're twisting your head. You can get up out of here. You this, and that. Okay, say something else, Decanther's. Oh, no, I disagree. Oh, nothing. No, what do you mean nothing, Decanther's? What are you talking about, dude? I'm not going to sit here and go on into debate with the guy. And by the way, this is just me talking. He's been here for 5 years, okay, as well, long time. I'm just trying to prove a point. I don't agree what some of the stuff he says, but it's healthy topic. There's other people like him that wouldn't get caught using that product, and it's okay. Maybe they don't want to use that. Maybe they want to use a Raspberry Pi. Maybe they want to build their own redundancy using Raspberry Pi or something. Okay. Maybe they feel more comfortable and it's a cheaper alternative for their situation, their application, and what they need it for. What's wrong with that? Hello? It's nice to understand people's point of view. It's nice to understand. I'm not going to constantly disagree. He can say a lot, but anything that I disagree with, like I just said, I disagree with that comment, what he said. But on the other hand, I don't, because I understand the problematic and redundancy failures within products. You see what I'm saying? Why? I could have just looked at it one way and just said, you know what? That dude's full of crap. You know what I mean? I could have looked at it one way, but I didn't. I chose not to. But that's my opinion and that's my choice. Just like everybody else has a choice and opinion in here. Okay. I want people to understand what I'm saying too, not to be funny. Do you have to agree to my opinion? I'm going to tell you no. The answer is no. You heard it here first. Guess what? This is episode 28. We will keep this conversation up for 2021. Just so everybody can push the button to send somebody to this live stream to understand. But we will be respectful to people's opinion, okay? And we will not be trolling people in any way, shape, or form because I think it's getting old, and I think it's time to nip that in the bud because it's constant. It's never stopping. Some people may agree to that or not. Now, if you don't agree to that, then you might want to just see yourself out as well. Because that's my opinion on that one. And what I say goes because it is my channel. Oh, let me clear that up. What did you just say? What I say goes is because it is my channel. This is my channel. This is how I choose to run it. And how I choose to run it is being respectful and have respectful boundaries to people's opinion. You guys get it? Is that understood? Like, we're going to have respect to people's boundaries and the boundaries of people and their opinions. Okay? And if you do not like this and you want to create thumbs down and you want to go just whatever, go on about your business, dude. It does not hurt me. Just so you understand this. It does not. And I can care less. It is 2021 and I can care less about your feelings. I care more about helping people and having people have great conversations, opinions to agree to disagree in a healthy platform, healthy environment that we're creating for the reefing community. So, just putting that out there. Opinions are like, everyone does have one, Gabe, as well. Learned a wealth of knowledge watching your channel. Stop it, XJet. No, you haven't learned nothing. Don't tell everybody that. Thanks again, Rico. No, thank you, XJet. I do greatly appreciate it. Super Yellow Tang, what is up, buddy? Exactly when I ask or challenge in a chat, generally it's from more knowledge. Text tends to cause issues because lack of content and social cues. Texting in the chat can be very misleading to what exactly or how a person's actually trying to express themselves because we're not seeing facial expressions and everything. I hate texting because you can actually take something the wrong way. So it is a learning curve for us not to take things and go to the left with it. And there's ways that you're not going to go to the left with it, or you're going to go to the left because individuals might not, they're just relentless in one way, one-sided. Okay. I don't need anybody to hit me with, basically people need to agree with my opinions to be part of this channel. The answer is hell no. And that would be stupid. And why would anybody would agree to be on somebody if you're not willing to answer questions or not willing to listen to somebody's thoughts or opinions on something? Who are you to think that you are a know-it-all? You're not. I'm not a know-it. I've said this a million times. I know absolutely nothing. I use my common sense. Maybe it's common sense to me. Maybe it's not to you. Maybe I was in an era when you could actually buy common sense, and you weren't. Maybe it is what it is. Maybe I'm slow, you're smart. I don't know. I do know that I love talking about the things that we all cherish, which is saltwater aquariums. I love the fact that there's a lot of diversity out there, and there's a lot of ways of thinking of and going about this hobby. Right? It is what it is. How do we stop all the negativity and keep things on a positive? You're not going to like everything somebody says. I don't, because we're human. We're going to kind of somewhat maybe feel butthurt because somebody whatever, and it goes against everything you believe in. Okay, that's okay. That's human nature. It's okay. But how do you be butthurt, but also be respectful to your other counterpart's opinion? That same person might find the cure to something. That same person might find out how something actually works and forever change our aquariums or the way we look at our aquariums. Hey, I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball and I can't tell the future. But I'm just saying, it makes sense to me. I love hearing other people as an opinion, but I also want everybody to be respectful. And if you cannot be respectful, then I will tell you firsthand, you cannot be part of this channel at all. Because I don't know about you all, but for me, I think, as I think Tom says, Rick Man said back in 2016 or 2018, the trolling and all that, we had enough of it, So this is going to be a platform for everybody to get along, and we're going to have fun. And we got tons of videos coming out. As you guys may or may not know, it's been maybe 10 days, something like that. And I've got 28 videos. This is video 28, and probably do 2 more today. So we'll round it to 30 in less than 2 weeks. 30 videos out. Are we going for broke? That's what I need. I need 365 videos just on topics alone for 2021. I will continue to push on with that. I will continue to create Aquarium Talk, meaning just a roundabout of a little bit of everything. And then I'll create topics specific for what it is that we're in. Anyway, respect an opinion, but not necessarily to agree. Exactly. Thank you, Sherry. Why should I rely on just one monitor? I believe on fail over and redundancy after being in the IT field for so long. Firmware updates can kill equipment. It can. I agree. Nothing wrong with that. I'm saying if we agree on everything, you'd be an echo chamber. Hey, that statement right there from Decanthorus, headliner. Nothing wrong with that. I'm saying if we agree on everything, you'd be an echo chamber. I feel like I've been an echo chamber. I have to agree. I don't even have to. I'm willing to agree on that one. That is I feel, a very true statement. Very true. Yeah, right on. Nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head, man, with that one. 100%. That's 100% the reality of it. Reefing is so specific to that person's hobby. We all start slightly different and we all have different obstacles. What works for one won't for all. 100%. 100% reasons why, unbeknownst to any of us. We're feeding a little extra. We're not measuring. There's a number of reasons why that is. I disagree on we all start slightly different. I think we all start the same. We all choose a box to put water in it. And what we do after that is what starts to make things different. But we're all starting with a box of some sort to put water in it. So you see what I went, how I went there with that? I mean, I agree to disagree because my perspective and how I look at things are going to be different. I can't imagine all of us being the same and having the same thought process. I think that's retarded, but it is what it is. That would be too boring. Exactly. It would be too boring. So, what's how does everybody feel about how I've been? And I'll throw that in. How does everybody feel about how I've been answering and responding to the topics, questions at hand? Do you feel that I'm being very transparent, listening, willing to, accept? Have I been respectful? Let me ask this. Do you guys think that I've been respectful to each and every one of you guys since I've been doing this platform here? That's my question to you all. Please not everybody answer at once. But do you feel that I'm doing my job to the best of my ability? And do you guys appreciate what it is that I'm bringing to this platform as far as answering questions, respecting your stuff, as far as your opinion and stuff like that? I like it. I appreciate real talk. Well, thank you, Alan. Even when I was straight okay. Much respect since day one. Thank you. I do my best. And do I make mistakes? Of course I make mistakes. Do I have my moments where I can go from 0 to 100, ziggity boom? Of course I can. I have my good days. I have my bad days. But I can almost guarantee you I've been respectful since day one. I've always been transparent. I've kept it real. I always said what was on my mind. It doesn't matter if I'm sponsored, not sponsored, any of it, because I think I'm my own individual person and I should be allowed to express myself, and whether who thinks it's right or wrong, in whatever manner. I mean, that's their outlook on it. That's not mine. But I think I've been very transparent. I think I've been very who I am from day one. And only thing different is for 2021, I'm keeping my live streams up. I'm sticking to certain topics. I am allowing open topics, Aquarium Talk, and here I am donating a hour of my time, asking you all about, do you have to agree with my opinion? And when it comes to Saltwater Aquarium Talk, do you? And we all know the answer is no. But I put it out there. Some people maybe think that I shouldn't have done that because it opened. I don't care. Once again, that's your opinion. But my opinion is put it out there. Accept what people got to say. Somebody might really want to say something screwy to you. That's fine. That's your opinion. I don't have a problem reading it. You can say whatever you want. That's your opinion, and that's how you feel. That's not my opinion, and that might not be everybody else's opinion. So, if you're that disgruntled about somebody else's stuff, and it is what it is, I'm not dealing with. I'm limited what people are able to do on my channel. I don't care who gets mad about that. I'm limiting a lot of things. I want people to respect me for me, and if you don't, then you have to move on. It is what it is. Nobody's saying, "Oh, well, do what we are." You basically you want us to do what you want to do, or you're going to, whatever. No, it ain't. All I'm saying is be respectful, be considerate, be understanding. Don't whatever. It is what it is. It is just like you have the ability. You can support whoever you want to go support. At the same time, they're going to respect or expect you to be very respectful, even in their stuff. I don't care who likes it, who doesn't like it. But over here, this is 2021's platform, and that's it. Okay, you said me out 3 or 4 times. Okay, so it's not that. It's you're saying you is not to be disrespectful. I straight up don't agree most of the time. No, you go above and beyond. It's not even fun anymore. All right, it's not even funny anymore. It ain't like you don't even know who I am. That's the bad part about it. And at the end of the day, you're not going to turn around and say, to make it look like, I'm picking on you, because I'm not. You bump your gun all the time in here. All right, you're a troll. We gave you nickname troll. And what do you mean aggressive? Apparently, it is only the issue when I specifically disagree with you. You've called me out 3 or 4 times. You call me out all the time, so let's get that number right. Once again, we're gonna put that on you. What I've done to you, but what have you done to me on my channel? How many times? How many times? Like every time. Every time. So 3 or 4 times to your every time? Okay, that might be true. That might hold a candlestick there. Okay, I could agree with you. I called you out 3 or 4 times. When do I call people out? When they act in, if you deserve it. Anybody that's been here for any amount of time knows that I'll call you out when you deserve to be called out. I don't just call people out just to call people out. First off. All right. And how do you know if I'm not saying something true? That's really funny. If I'm not saying something true, you mean if you feel my opinion's not true? Because who are you to tell me what's true and what's not true? And where's your proof of true and not true at? And whatever it is that I'm saying. You just came in and now all of a sudden you're God to reefing. How long have you been doing this now, Joey? How long? If we want to make a debate live and go live with it, how long have you been doing this? And does that necessarily mean anything? Probably not. But at the same time, you're going to tell me, and you're calling me out, you're saying it's not true. How do you know it's not true? Why does it got to be a true or false thing? What about respecting people's opinion? Apparently, you don't know how to do that. Everybody I've watched Rico, you're in the comments section calling him out. Every time he's in the comment section calling me out. Every time, got something to say about everything, spamming the chat, doing all these things. But obviously, I'm apparently seeing things. Apparently, I don't know what I'm saying or I'm seeing. Apparently, it's just me. And it's fine. Um, everybody wants to be the victim. Telling me what I'm saying is true or not true is really um, crazy because an opinion doesn't make something actual fact. It's opinion. It's an opinion of others, opinions of opinions, however you want to interpret it. It is what it is. PH when it said no proof about increased growth. But where did you get this proof from? Okay, if you want to use that, where did you get this proof from? Because somebody else, maybe with a bigger channel, with 100,000 subscribers or 500,000 subscribers, what makes a difference? Who says that? Who has that proof? Where is the scientific proof at? Can you you say Google it. Why do I need to Google it? I mean, if you're going to fight tooth and nail about it, why not say, hey, it's right here. This is where you can find this information at. Okay. And once again, is it actual paperwork with it, or is it somebody that's doing a scientific study, which we all do with our own aquariums? I don't know. It is what it is. I have fine growth, and this is the thing. It's a way to create argument. It's a way to create divide. I don't need people like this that constantly wants to make it seem like they're the victim, they're being picked on, they're being targeted, and I feel like you try to make me look bad as if, and all I'm doing is creating an environment to have a very positive, open conversation about things. People like you are the reason. I'm going to say this loudly and proudly. At the end of the day, I think you are a cool person. I met you. I hung out with you. You didn't talk or act like this when I was around you, by the way, just to let you know that. And not that you don't know that for yourself. At the end of the day, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to say whatever it is you want. And you can get anybody on your bandwagon to jump against you and get your torches ready to crucify Rico's Aquariums live streams and all that. I don't care about that. But what I do care about is that you are the type of person, honestly, at this point in your life, whatever's going on with you to make you so I said confrontational, but whatever, maybe that's too strong of words, but you're the type of person that really ruins it for everybody. And I mean that cold-heartedly. You don't stop. You don't know when to stop. You create divide. You create whatever. I don't care who believes, who doesn't believe me. We all have our opinions, and we all, besides you, can sit here and hold a great conversation talking about our opinions, whether we disagree or don't disagree. And all I hear is you sitting here crying about how many 3 or 4 times I called you out, but you sitting here relentlessly on my live streams, constantly bumping your gums and telling, nonstop relentless to not even just me, but to other people. You do this not even just to me. No more division, please. It's a fact. And at the end of the day, I don't know what the problem is, why there's a problem. Why do you feel maybe the need to create a problem? Period. I don't understand it. But at the end of the day, it's not welcome here anymore. So you can be mad, you can be upset, you could say that, oh, it's because I don't agree, or if you don't agree with Rico's opinion, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something, son. And I mean that. I got kids your age, okay? At the end of the day, it is what it is. You don't have to respect me. You don't have to like me. You don't have to deal with me anymore. The door swings both ways. You can either stop or not stop. You can either just understand that you can be respectful to my opinions and other people's opinions, or you can just go on about your business, bro. And I'm being as polite as I feel and respectful as I feel I can possibly be at this moment. So, just saying. I find growing. I like article. Uh, I don't have all the facts. I don't have all the facts, and I don't have all the answers to it. But what I do hate most of all is nobody can sit here and talk about a darn thing when it comes to any subject without somebody trying to ridicule them, try to put them, target them, and you can't say nothing. That's the problem in this world. Nobody can say nothing because there's always people that just, I don't know, just ignorant, maybe. I don't know. What do you call it? I've learned a lot from you and appreciate it. You always going to have haters. I don't want, I get haters. Haters are going to come with growth. Haters are going to come whatever. It's fine. Okay. I just don't understand people that just don't have respect for one's opinion. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't understand it. I don't care who likes it, who doesn't like it. I think everybody's opinion matters. Decanter's gotten in here, said what he had to say. Somebody else said something, and I read their stuff. It ain't like I try to not read people's stuff. Like I read their stuff. Mr. Mike, I read his stuff. I don't see those guys in here constantly badgering me and anything I say. It's my show. It's my TV show. I can say whatever I want. You don't have to agree with it. And you guys say whatever you want in the chat. I don't have to agree with it, but we're going to keep it a beautiful place. Period. What do you guys got to say? I mean, not everybody speak at once. This is why people don't like to go on anybody's stuff. This is exactly why people stay in the shadows versus even communicate. Just so you all know, this is why nobody comes to light. Nobody wants to talk or ask a question because A, people make them feel that their questions are stupid, even though they asked the same question when they started off in this hobby. I've seen that a million times. Wonder why I don't go to reforms. That's a big reason. I don't go to reform because everybody is exactly like this. Okay, first and foremost, you can't say anything. It's agree, disagree. Who are you? Who are you? Mr. 2-3 years in, ain't whatever. Who are you to tell who what? Because you've done read from somewhere, you've done got your information, the same anecdotal information that anybody else says, or people like me that maybe put out an article about something and maybe their experience. So that means that because they put out an article that it's true. Like, who are you? Because I'm not God to this reef aquarium stuff. I talk about experience. I talk about what I've visually seen with my own eyes or experienced, and that's that. I keep it moving. I've never had even a conversation or disagreement to this extent with fans from Tidal Gardens that've been doing this just as long. We've been doing it just as long in the same age as each other. Never had this. And we see stuff sometimes, and I've said this a million times, on different, totally different. I don't know. I didn't take anybody's, first off, I'm going to say this. I didn't take anybody's comments combative or personal. First off, I'm simply stating facts. Here's the facts. The facts is I've probably called you out 3 or 4 times. The facts are that, okay? We can call it what it is. Will I agree to that? Yep, I probably will, because that's what it is. The trigger is, the truth is, you don't stop. You constantly, now I'm going to give you, constantly bump your gums, constantly disagree to anything and everything, most what I say. And I've seen it with other individuals in the chat room, constantly, nonstop. If I'm lying, so God be it. I'm not. That is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. That's what you've done. And you sitting here texting as if you did nothing wrong, as if you are oblivious to anything you've done. You want to tell me how many times I've called you out, but you won't explain why I'm saying what I'm saying or why I'm talking at all about this. I mean, I didn't get this way on my own. Obviously, I've let it go several times already. I don't understand what part don't you understand what you've done. When are you going to take responsibility in your actions that had me call you out 3 or 4 times? I will say, yep, that's probably true. I did that. And why did I do that? That's the $1 million question, wouldn't you say? I just don't go from 0 to 100 for no reason. It just doesn't happen. If that's the fact, then Mr. Mike, I need to get ready. You're next in line. Decanthus, you're next in line. Who else is up in here? Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Will you have to do members only again? I'll be there. And the bad part about it is I want people to be, a member because they want to be a member. I feel like, members only, you don't have to worry about none of this, because those are people, that are there, they want to support because they want to support, and they want to hear opinions of others, and just have a very peaceful live stream. I do too. Unfortunately, these are topics. And guess what? If you're new to this channel and you're thinking about YouTube or thinking about any of this, get ready, because this exists. And I'm leaving this up so people understand. People say, this and that about whatever it is that we're talking about. But at the end of the day, I have nothing to hide. It is what it is. I'm confused. Why are you angry, Rico? I'll leave this up. You can, Doug, you can go back and Renandez and watch. It is what it is. Hey, Rico, has Angry ever shown his reef business card? Show me your tank. Al the Great Reef. What's up, brother? I ain't seen you in a long time. What's going on? I'm saying I got no issues with you or beefs. You are a real dude, and I respect you for that. And I respect your reefing. I just disagree about 1-2 small things. That's all. You, an OG, and I know my role. Well, you know what, Mr. Mike? Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you for being part of this community. At least some people respect the people's opinions, and even if you don't like or disagree with their opinion, it's a fine line to show that still respectfulness, because we all are going to have different experiences when it comes to reefing. For you new guys that might come and find this video at a later date, 10 years from now, understand, hopefully maybe we'll be more advanced and know a lot more. But as of right now, this is 2021. We just it is what it is. We take everything by trials and errors, trials and tribulations, however you want to put it, and that's that. It's a beautiful thing. Unfortunately, there are bad things that make things look bad, but honestly, there's a lot of great people that are actually right here, right now, love watching, love seeing this stuff. There's a lot of us that don't mind a little bit of Jerry Springer here and there, but I think a lot of people are over the Jerry Springer and really just want to match apples and oranges, and you know, just kind of help one another. I think we're in an era now that we really do want to help one another out, and we understand how one may think different from the other, which is we're supposed to. You know, we're not all the same, and it's all about learning and just listening. I mean, I might say something over and over again, and I might not have the answer to it, and somebody else is listening what I got to say over and over again, or me saying and be like, he doesn't understand what he's saying. I got it. This is what's going to change this. These are the cool things that needs to happen. You don't listen. My channel is not the only channel that you can go listen to. Okay, this is just my episode, my channel, my stream. There's other people out there that you can go listen to, and nobody can keep you from going to where you want to go. Wherever you feel that somebody's right about something, then whatever. I mean, we all can agree, though, that a half a degree, regardless of a temperature swing, ain't causing no RTNN. We can agree on that, but there's lots of people likes to go focus on that. You know, that will ride that, and oh my God, that's the. At the end of the day, to me, you know, and I'm not hating. I'm just keeping it real. If that's the case, none of us should be in the game. We should all be tore out our frames when it comes to a saltwater aquarium. Period, point blank. None of us should be able to keep a stick ever again in our lives, if that's the case. But there's a difference between me and everybody else. And that's up to you guys. What you guys, that's up to you. Who you choose to watch. I am nobody to tell you where to go, where to spend your money at, who to subscribe to, who to super chat, who to become a members channel on. That is totally up to you. I will never be that guy. Okay, so it is what it is. I can feel and have an opinion. I think some people are retarded for going to certain places, but hey, that's just my opinion. I'm entitled to that, at least. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. We are all passionate or working on getting to that point about this hobby. That is true. You're entitled to your own thoughts. And if anybody tries to take that away from you, get away from them. Just get away from them. Period, point blank. Free-flowing info isn't for everyone. Some people want to hear a more direct, scientific, by the book explanation on topics. I appreciate the real talk. You're right. And scientific, cool. If we can go by scientific. By a book, that's debatable. Who wrote the book? I could write a book. If I wrote a book today, guess how many people will find that book? And I thought about writing a book. Would find that book the Holy Grail of reefing. By a show of hands in here, how many people you think would take it as the Holy Grail? I'll raise my hand. I'll raise my hand. How many people would take it if I said, if your tank fluctuates a half a degree, that's what causes RTNN? I found it. What happened if I told you that if you buy my book on how to permanently get rid of ick by a filter system, I'm not going to say no names, that's another crazy nutbag, would agree that I permanently found the solution, which did write a book on it, how to get rid of ick? How many people? This is the sickening part. I would never take advantage of my knowledge or anything that I might know or the time that I spent in this hobby to get over on people. That is BS, but people follow people like that every day of their life outside of reefing. And that's the truth. If I wrote a book today and I said any of these things, you guys would buy it. You guys would fight truth and nail because you just like me as a person, maybe, or I'm cool in your eyes, and you would just do it and you'd fight everybody around and battle people for me. No, BS. BS. When I go to shows, I got people like, well, oh, you didn't. No, I'm not. I'm no different than you are. I honestly, it makes me mad when people say that. I'll be honest, and I'm sorry if you're one of the ones that got pictures with me or whatever the case may be. When you think that I'm better than you, are you freaking kidding me? I'm no different than you. I started somewhere too, just like you're starting somewhere too in this hobby. You think I got all the answers? You're dead wrong. If you think that I got all the answers to this hobby, not even close, buddy. Not even close. Not even close. But I know how people think. If I say certain things, and that's why I would never take advantage of this hobby like that. Never. I would never take advantage of people. And it's so easy to do, to make yourself look a certain way. And people do it all the time. And it's sickening. It's sickening. It's sickening. People say, oh, Rico, you should be this, you should be that, you should be this, you should be that. No, I shouldn't. I'm going to be right where I'm at. You know why? Because I'm my own person. I say what I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it. Period, point blank. It's my opinion, my personal. Ain't nobody going to tell me, you will pay me to do something. You going to pay me to do something. You want to sponsor me? Sponsor me. But it's completely on my terms. Period, point blank. You are not paying me to tell somebody some BS. Do go outside the box. Do any of it. I will tell you how I feel about whatever it is. And that's just that. Period. And take that to the bank. And anybody want to watch this can watch it and say, well, whatever. I don't care at the end of the day. I don't. This is my channel. Point blank, period. Acro Breeder, what is up, my man? Good to see you. You can go back and watch this. This will be on and left alone. But at the end of the day, do you have to agree with my opinion? And I hope everybody got an earful of this. The answer is no, and I don't expect you to. Don't kiss my butt. I'm not kissing yours. Period. This ain't a butt kissing contest. Just so you all know. This is just a show. This is a talk. This is a place where I'm going to make my videos. I'm going to spread my hobby. I'm going to do set up tanks. I'm going to talk about the tanks, what I'm doing with tanks, how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it, make videos on it, and that's it, and keep it moving. You can either watch, change the channel. That's it. Ryan. All right. We're going to dab on that one. Right. Dang, wrong channel. That's it, man. I'm sorry. I have to express myself, man. I don't do well with keeping stuff in. Sometimes I feel, attacked for no reason. And it's like, I shouldn't have to feel that way. And y'all shouldn't make me feel that way. And I shouldn't make y'all feel a certain type of way. I need to respect y'all like I won't respect it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here, just disrespecting people just to disrespect people. You don't get no brownie points for me on that. I'm going to be honest. So I don't never start anything. I'm not the person that throw the first stone. As any of you guys may or may not know now, there's some people might think so. You know what I'm saying? They want to play the victim card, but I don't do that. But I'm not going to sit there and shut up and take it neither. If I feel a certain type of way, I'm going to express my feelings, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get it off my chest. And that's just how life is. I'm going to get it off my chest, man. I'm not going to keep it in. So somebody else say something and they even did nothing. Now then I accidentally take it out. No, not going to do that. So respect is the name of the game. And I know that as things grow and continue to grow, when it comes to YouTube and all that, it doesn't get any better. But I have control on what I want to do. I can block, I can ban, I can whatever. I have every option that I want to do. I can quietly just do things and not give an explanation. But I know people are going to see it and want an explanation. So I feel their curiosity. Just like doing this topic. Some of you guys already know what the topic was because of the last video. So we thought it'd be a good one to just, throw that up and just clear the air. Unfortunately, we might have some of these that, and I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you guys can appreciate that. I hope you guys can truly understand. Okay. This is me being a man and apologize. Hey, I get in the past, I disrespect you and your, who says I have in the past, disrespected you and your channel. This is me being a man and apologizing. Gang goons. I accept your apology. See how easy that is? And I truly mean that. I don't need no of what you've done or what was said. I don't need to know any of that. Exactly. I don't need to know what you've done. I appreciate you being a man and saying, hey, I've done this in the past and I apologize. Me being a man and apologize. Guess what, bro? Apology accepted. Apologies accepted. I appreciate that. That is being a man. I don't care what it was. I don't need to know what it was. It's water under the bridge, and I accept it. And I hope that we can all move on and continue to have a very good topic and show, and yeah. Anybody else want to come clean, as Tom said? And that's a good point. That's a good one, Tom. Anybody else would like to come clean? More than welcome. More than welcome. People don't realize, it's all in our actions. Actions speak a million words, man. And it is what it is. I'll come clean because I don't like being hated on. Well, Oh, he says, sorry, man. Thumbs down you probably a few times. Well, hey, apologies accepted, man. We're human. We do these things. We allow our feelings to get the best of us sometimes. And maybe it's the right decision. Maybe it's the wrong decision. At the end of the day, that's on you and your conscience, on how you truly feel about it. You a lot of times we do things by our feelings and then our conscience get to us and be like, man, I shouldn't have done that, man. That was totally, wrong for me to do. I'm human. I'm guilty, y'all. Hey, here I am. I'm guilty myself. But I will fight tooth and nails on certain issues that need to be fought tooth and nails on, but I'm guilty. And that's why when people apologize, I'm willing to say, I accept your apology, because I might have not agreed to why you did what you did, or why you hated on me, or why you thumbs down my stuff, or why you, trolled me. I might not agree to all the reasons why you're going to tell me if I asked you. At the end of the day, it takes a hell of a person to sit up there and say, you know what? I've had my share of this or that I've done, maybe, or whatever. I just want you to know I apologize. And you know what? I'm man enough to say I accept your apology, because I've been there. I know I sometimes let things get the best of me. I'm human. What can I say? Anyway, why are you wearing the hat? Where my color? G-Bear, you stupid man. The issue is the media, YouTube. It's easy to criticize someone from a keyboard on the other side of the country. If they were in your house looking at your tank, they wouldn't flap their gums. Alan, you're 100% right. So we're all human. That they wouldn't do that. They would never do that. It is what it is. So, at the end of the day, hopefully this was a great topic. I think I'm going to go grab me some lunch real quick / dinner. And then would you guys like me to do another live stream? Would you guys like me to do another live stream? Hey, I'm not allowing any of this to deter me from my goal of 365 videos. So yeah, I'd watch. Yeah. Okay. So give me a topic. Leave it in the comment section. I'm going to get this down. I'm going to run, grab me something. I will check the comments of this video on the next topic for you guys that are in here listening. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah. I'm probably going to do quite a few today because the wife does have to go to work. So we can keep it moving and getting some topics in. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. Kelkwasser, Pico Tank jokes. Okay. So leave them in the comment section of this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.